Allison and Chris, that's right. We're out here at the Honeycomb restaurant. It's an Arkadelphia staple that's been open for more than 20 years. But now it's having to close its doors because of new enforcement of Department of Labor regulations. So joining me now is Senator Tom Cotton. Senator, these regulations were initially instituted to prevent exploitation of disabled people, but it is impacting places like the Honeycomb restaurant. What would you like to see happen?
Well, unfortunately, the Honeycomb is going to close its doors in a couple months. This is an example of ill-advised regulations from Washington that are written on a one-size-fits-all approach. So the Honeycomb is what's known as a sheltered workshop. It provides work experiences for developmentally disabled adults. There are some isolated instances of abuse around the country. There's none to my knowledge in Arkansas that I've seen. I've been to many sheltered workshops, and it just breaks my heart to know that so many of the client workers here may go home and not be able to find work that gets them into the community and helps keep them connected to others who are like them and gives them a chance to share in the productive value of work in our society.
Now, you're raising awareness about this. You're here this morning, but you're also thinking about introducing legislation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the sheltered workshop is something that's been around for many years. There are dozens of sheltered workshops in Arkansas. I visit some of them in places like Russellville and Hot Springs. Unfortunately, some people want to close them down altogether. So there was a movement afoot in Congress to shut down the federal law that allows sheltered workshops to exist for developmentally disabled adults. I think we've stopped that. But I'd like to see legislation introduced in the future that we're working on that would roll back the regulations that are going to cause something like the Honeycomb to have to close. Again, I hate to see this happen to the good folks who work here and to shut down an Arkadelphia landmark, but maybe in the near future we can see it come back.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Be sure to